This city shouldn't exist. Tucked deep between towering green mountains and a fast-moving river, Yanjin is one of the narrowest cities on Earth, a place where land is so limited that the entire city is squeezed into a thin strip of space. At some points, it's only 30 meters wide. That's smaller than many highways. And yet, more than 100,000 people live here. From above, the city looks unreal. Tall buildings rise straight out of the valley floor, tightly packed between steep cliffs and the river below. There is no room to expand sideways. There is no space for wide roads, large parks, or open land. Everything is vertical. Because in China, especially in mountainous regions like this, nature decides where humans can live, not the other way around. But surviving here is not easy. The biggest challenge is space. Every building is carefully designed to fit into extremely limited land. Some structures are built on stilts above the river. Others are wedged directly against the mountain walls.
Arrive at the city by boat.
There is no margin for error. One wrong construction decision, and everything could collapse. Then comes the danger of nature itself. This region is prone to landslides and flooding. Heavy rainfall can cause the river to rise rapidly, threatening homes built dangerously close to the water. At the same time, the steep mountains above can become unstable, sending rocks and debris crashing down toward the city. People here don't just live in a narrow city. They live between two constant threats. Water below, mountains above, and yet life continues. Children walk through narrow streets to reach school. Small markets operate in tight spaces. Residents move through compact pathways where every inch is used efficiently. There's a rhythm to this city, a way of life built around limitations. Transportation here is also unique. Because the city stretches like a long line instead of spreading outward, movement happens mostly along a single direction. Roads run parallel to the river, connecting. One end of the city to the other. There are no shortcuts. No wide intersections. Just a continuous path through the valley. But what makes this place truly fascinating is not the danger. It's human adaptation. Instead of fighting nature, the people of Yanjin have learned to live with it. They build upward instead of outward. They design homes to withstand difficult terrain. They create a functioning city in a place where most people wouldn't even attempt to build. This city challenges a simple idea: that modern life requires space. Because here, space is a luxury. And survival depends on efficiency. Standing in Yanjin, surrounded by mountains on both sides, you realize something powerful. Humans don't just survive in ideal conditions. They adapt. They innovate. And sometimes, they build entire cities in places where survival itself seems impossible. In Yanjin, every single meter matters. Buildings are not designed for beauty first, they are designed for survival. Some stand on stilts above the river. Some are pressed tightly against mountain walls. Some look like they are balancing in impossible positions. Because there is no second chance here. If a building fails, there's nowhere to move. Even roads feel unnatural. There's no grid system. No wide lanes. Just one long, stretched path running through the valley. The entire city moves like a straight line. If something blocks that road, the whole city slows down. People here don't just deal with limited space. They live between danger every single day. Below them is the river. During heavy rain, it can rise quickly, turning calm water into a powerful force capable of flooding entire sections of the city. Above them are the mountains. Steep, unstable, silent. Until they aren't. Landslides can happen without warning. Rocks can fall. Entire sections of soil can shift. And when that happens, there is nowhere to escape sideways. From the outside, Yanjin looks fragile.
She said, no, not here.
What's the best and the worst part about living in Yanjin?
The most inconvenient part is it's badly connected to other parts of China. And the good thing is the climate is very good. The temperature is very enjoyable all year round.
送你去远方。
Like one natural disaster could erase everything. But that's not the full story. Because the people here are not weak. They are some of the most adaptive communities you'll ever see. They've learned how to live in conditions that most cities would reject. They've turned limitations into structure. And danger into routine. Standing in Yanjin, surrounded by mountains that tower above you and a river that flows endlessly beside you, you realize something powerful. Humans don't always build cities in perfect places. Sometimes, they build them in impossible ones. And instead of leaving, they learn how to survive there.